welcome back to my channel. So if you've followed me for a while, you would know that basically I love to travel, and I make a lot of videos reviewing different national parks and different tourist attractions, and I talk about just the attractions in general and along with the different accessible features each tourist attraction has. So when I was younger, I used to actually fly to a lot of different places around the United States. But as I got older and my wheelchair got bigger and my chair became more customized to my needs, I quickly found out that traveling via airplane would not be as easy as it might seem. Basically, every time I traveled via airplane, my chair would be damaged. Every single time. I think maybe like once or twice it wasn't, and that was great. But all the other times, I would either arrive at my destination and my chair would be damaged, or I would fly home and my chair would be damaged once I arrived back in my hometown. And then in order to get my chair fixed, it would take months because I'd have to get it approved by insurance, and then all of that stuff ends up taking a few months. And in order for me to complete tasks daily, I need my wheelchair to function for me. So if it gets busted when traveling, it causes quite a problem for me. So basically, I've just decided that I am going to only fly if it is really necessary. Otherwise, I am just going to travel in my car. But the only problem with that is it does limit when I can travel and where I can travel, because I can only travel via car. Yeah. But the fact that my chair got damaged so frequently isn't really that strange of an occurrence. So that ends up equaling tens of thousands of damaged chairs in the past 5 years, which is insane, because essentially breaking someone's wheelchair or mobility aid is the equivalent to damaging someone's legs or inhibiting them from being able to move once they exit the airplane. And there have been articles recently about this issue, like numerous articles over the past couple years. But recently, Delta Airlines actually released some fantastic news. According to CNN Travel, a new airline seat concept has been developed by a subsidiary of US Delta Airline. And this new concept would allow wheelchair users to board flights in their power wheelchairs. This new concept would seamlessly convert a traditional airline seat into a docking station for a wheelchair. And again, this would allow wheelchair users to board the flight in their power chairs, stay in their power chairs for the entire flight, and then exit the flight still in their power chairs. And the crazy thing is, if this concept is approved, it could be installed in airplanes within the next 18 or so months, which means I would be able to take a flight anywhere I want, basically, with exceptions, obviously, because it depends like which airlines decide to use this concept and whatnot, but anyway. And I would be able to stay in my power chair through the entire flight. I wouldn't have to worry about my chair getting damaged, and I would actually be comfortable while sitting on the flight, because I'm actually not able to comfortably or functionally sit in an airline seat on an airplane because of the way that the seat is constructed. And I'd be able to safely board the flight without having to rely on others to transfer me to an aisle chair or into an airplane seat. So this is a huge step for transportation companies, and it would allow for so many more disabled people to be independent and board flights. So fingers crossed that this concept gets approved and airlines become more accessible for wheelchair users. So this article actually also includes a few photos of the concept, so let's take a look at those. So here's a short video illustrating how the seats unfold and fold back up. and how a wheelchair would park in the assigned wheelchair spot. So that looks pretty simple and definitely doable for most wheelchairs. My only concern is that this chair that they have in this video, this like wheelchair, it looks pretty small. So I'm wondering how they would be able to accommodate larger chairs that have customized seats. That's my only concern. I really hope that they figure that out, because if you look at my chair, I'll like show a little video up here. My chair is pretty long because my chair tilts, so it needs to have certain supports in the back so the weight is distributed properly. So I don't know. I'm hoping that my chair would fit in this type of spot. I don't know. We'll see. I wonder how they're gonna accommodate other wheelchairs that aren't just like the standard power chair size. This is the photo of how the wheelchair would park in the seating area once the traditional airplane seat is folded away. I wonder though if that headrest can be moved, because like my chair already has a headrest. Like I wonder if that headrest can move forward and back. Like if I would have to take my headrest off. Probably. I mean, that's fine if I have to remove my headrest. I'm just wondering if the headrest that is in this area is adjustable. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, because every chair is usually different. People usually have customized chairs. Also just like depending on their height and stature and stuff. And just like the seat might be built forward if they have scoliosis or something, or they have to sit tilted like I do, just because of how I have to sit. So I don't know, I really hope that it can be customized to certain people's needs and not like only work for a standard chair. I don't know, I want more info. I want more details, people, please. What is interesting though, is like if you look at these little hooks that they have down at the bottom here, they look like they are secured in place, which is great. Obviously you need that for safety purposes. But like if you look at traditional tie downs for cars, there's a strap that moves and then the hook is at the end of the strap. So you're able to adjust the strap depending on how long the chair is so that you can tie a variety of wheelchairs down properly. And I'm wondering if these tie downs, again, allow for different chairs to be tied down depending on their length and width and all that stuff. So, I mean, it looks great. Other than that, I'm really hoping that they're considering all of the different types of wheelchairs that are on the market when they're developing this type of stuff. We'll see. We will see. We'll see what happens. It looks great though. I'm really excited. I really hope that this works. Because if it does, that's a huge step. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell button down below to receive a notification the next time I upload a video. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's concept, oh my, okay. Alright, well, whoops. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's content, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. Alright.